Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Wherever you are, I hope your week's off to a good start. It's a very pretty sunny day down here, but that's not really much of a surprise given the month. Just was laying outside, getting my son a few minutes ago, listening to a few videos, and just kind of putting my thoughts together for a video. That's a good time for me. That's my headspace time. It's funny, it's not just for the vitamin D, but I really look forward to that time when I go outside. And I usually take about 45 minutes, 50 minutes to take my son. And yeah, just it's a good headspace time, and I get some thinking done. And a lot of times I start formulating a video, or if I already have I either come up with ideas for videos, or I kind of formulate thoughts for a video that I've already come up with. So today's video subject kind of comes from how I've been feeling the last few days. I had an extremely, I don't know if I was detoxing, cleansing, but let's just say I had a lot of elimination yesterday, more so than normal, not in a bad way or anything. And I just got to thinking, I was thinking like how I've been eating this past period. You know, I'm about to go to the States next week. I actually go to the States a week from Wednesday, so I cut down my chunks into 3-month periods, and I always try to kind of focus on something or really dig down. I really dug in this period, and recently it's been a very clean period, and recently even more so, to where some days I get kind of this little almost kind of quirky feeling to where I feel like I might be getting a little detox. But either here or there, I feel absolutely great. Feel better than I've ever done, and I feel like I'm just continuously moving in the right direction. So, what are you going to do for spring house cleaning? Now, the first thing I'm going to say, and you guys know this, I'm not one of these fanatic, ultra low fat people, but it's time to push back and step away from the fat to an extent, people. There's a lot of people I'm talking to out there that, yeah, you need healthy fat in there, and I don't advocate going super low fat for long periods of time, but you're eating too much fat. You're not losing that weight because you're eating too much fat. You're not getting the kind of detox and cleansing yourself out because you're eating too much fat. I mean, you know, I'm constantly having conversations, and it's just like, and I'm not saying anything. I don't express things a lot in conversations. This is my medium for expression. And I'm sitting there just going like, really? You ate all those nuts? I mean, somebody shared a recipe with me sometime not too long ago. And for one time, it's not a big deal, but it had like a cup of cashews and other fat in there. And I'm like, well, holy crap. You're going to be the Pillsbury Doughboy eating fat in that amount. But okay, fat's just one of the things. I would say for your spring house cleaning, cut back on the fat. I have lots of days, you know, and if it doesn't necessarily have to be. Some people have these relationships with fat. Some people tell me it's hard for them to give up the fat. They have some sort of a thing with the fat. I think, to me personally, I think it's more about being satiated. If you're keeping yourself satiated, if you eat good hearty food, I don't think you're going to necessarily crave a fat per se. But I would recommend just having days. Don't necessarily try to go no fat, no overt fats, or low fat for a long period of time. Just do it a day at a time. Take a day. You know, I do that a lot of times, just playing around. Like maybe today I don't add any overt fat. Tomorrow I add overt fat. As you get more used to it, I can do it for days and days and days. But if you still have that relationship with fat, maybe do a day with no overt fat, a day with. And just play with those fat levels, whatever you got to do. I'm not giving you a strategy for that, but just try to get that fat lowered down. Up those greens. Up those greens. One more time. Up those greens. I feel like there's no big trick or secret to why I'm doing well these days, why I'm feeling really good, why I'm feeling strong. The workouts have been good. I'm strong right now, and it's because I'm eating a lot of fruit and a lot of greens. Back to the basics. You know, don't go looking for these fancy tricks, and don't look for the next product out there and all these packaged products. The fruits and the vegetables, fruit, greens, fruit, cabbage. I just eat lots of fruits and lots of greens. There's a couple of different little things you can try. This isn't like a set cleanse or anything. I'm just going to give you, like, you've seen my What I Eat in a Day video. If you haven't seen my What I Eat in a Day video, go back and watch maybe the last, just search, on my channel, What I Eat in a Day, and you'll come up all the ones I've done. Go back and look at maybe the last 2 or the last 3, and check out one of the days where I'm not eating overt fat. And hell, try it yourself. Just do it verbatim. Just do it almost exactly and see what you get. But I'm doing lots of things like, I'll wake up and I'll have my banana and ice cream in the morning. So big, lots of fruit to start the day. Usually after the banana and ice cream, depending on if I have my juicy type fruit, my mangoes, these days there's always at least 2 green smoothies in there. My green smoothies consist of 5 or 6 bananas, as much kale or spinach or whatever green I'm using crammed in there as possible. I put some spirulina in there, and usually a little bit of blackstrap molasses, but don't worry about the other stuff. I'm just talking greens. I'm talking whatever your green smoothie is, get yourself some fruit in there and get as much greens packed in there as possible. And then in the evenings, it's very simple. Like I say, I can't show you these sexy, detailed programs because I'm a freaking caveman. I just do it. I just eat. I eat very simple. There's a very small menu of things I eat. And then at night I'm eating monster salads. My salads are growing and growing and growing each day. You've seen my tub. This is my salad tub. Now last night I had 2 big heads of red leaf lettuce in there, and it was up to about there. So most of the time I fill this bad boy up at night. So you can see right there, between 2 heads of red leaf lettuce, cramming in the kale into 2 smoothies during the day. I still probably could get some more greens in there, and I do juice a little bit sometimes just to get that extra, not for calories, but just for that actual extra oomph of the green. It's kind of like my vitamin, I like to call it. In fact, I'm about to, as soon as I do this video and cool down a little bit from being out in the sun, I'm going to ride over to my market and buy some greens, and I will probably make some juice this afternoon. I don't know why, it's a combination, after the other day talking about the cooling and the hydrating, but then I've got some green in mine. I think I'm going to do a simple juice of spinach and cucumber today. Might get some celery, I don't know, but probably just spinach and cucumber. But yeah, try something simple like that, and just listen. Let's keep it simple here. The base is going to be fruits and greens. The base of your spring house cleaning is going to be fruits and greens. Eat as much as you want. Don't limit yourself. Do like that. Eat your fruit all through the day. Like I say, when people ask me questions, as I tell you, this is just a science experiment, and all I know is about me. So it's not like it's all about me, but I kind of only know to go back to how I do it. So when people I almost want to say, well, just watch a What I Eat video and do that first, and then if that doesn't work, then we'll revisit it, because I don't know how to tell you to eat some of the things I don't know. I don't know how to work those in to your diet, to your lifestyle, because like I say, it's just I'm almost on cruise control the way I eat. And now, after almost doing it 4 years, even if I get tripped up and there's a surprise in the day, I have to go somewhere, I don't have time to shop, I can always figure out a way to do it now. But that's because I keep it simple, and that's because I always keep a lot of fruits and greens around the house. So maybe try to do something like that. Try to eat your fruit all through the day. Even if you're not doing fully, this is a cleanse, so you're going to have to drop the cook for just a little while, just to do yourself a little cleanse, whether it's 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. If you've never done raw before, just give it a little try, see how you feel doing it. But don't try, like the video I talked about. If you're going to ask me, that means you're kind of interested in my opinion, so don't try to reinvent my wheel. Kind of look at how I do it. Eat fruit through the day. Eat fruit through the day. I don't even know how to mix it up by making lunch and making sandwiches and all this stuff for lunch. For me, it's always fruit and greens through the day. That's it. And then I make my hearty at night, like a salad or whatever, a dish, a mock whatever, lasagnas. I don't make lasagna, but you get the point. But if you're just hitting the fruits and the greens. I know this sounds like an oversimplified message, but it's really the fruits and the greens and getting a lot of them in your body during the day. getting a lot of hydration in, and you're going to feel that stuff start flushing out. You're probably going to get rid, if you've got any bloat, you're going to get rid of that bloat. And this kind of thing is really going to give you that flat belly. I'm waking up flat almost every day. I mean, I'm never not flat, because it's just kind of volume in, volume out. I'm eating, and digestion is working really good. So give it a try. It's spring. Spring break's here. You're going to be going to the beach soon. It's not even all about how you look in your swimsuit this summer. It's about how you're going to feel when the summer comes. Getting out and playing on the beach, getting out and playing with your kids. Being active, feeling good. That's what it's all about. Anyhow, hope you guys like this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Hope you'll subscribe to the channel, and wish you a beautiful week. Peace.